Um, yeah, so I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my Tradeify accounts ready real quick. Dude, last time I should have passed 3 count or 2 counts. I don't know how I did it. I'm just getting everything set up real quick. I'm going, by the way, I'm going live for free in another Discord server today. I'm gonna close it down in this Discord, so I'll send you guys an invite. This. Second. All right, so I'm gonna just show you guys what we're gonna do. So again, make sure you're in NQ. Okay, you gotta be in NQ. I have 3 different accounts open, and every single one. I have one here. Okay, and I have one here, and then I have one here. No, the only time I've seen this fail is actually for CPI, and I didn't even do it that day. So hopefully, I mean, it could fail, could not. I don't know. With JPOW speaking, maybe there's less volatility. So I'm probably gonna go 10 contracts to be honest, um, just to be safe. Um, so yeah. Mm. Am I gonna tell you what direction? No, it's both. So one account's gonna be I'm gonna have probably 10 contracts on one, 10 contracts in the other, and then this one I'm just going to do 10 contracts and do the stop order. And I'm going to do the NFP bracket orders. I'm probably gonna do like, wait, what, 100 ticks, 100 divided by 4, it's 25 points. So 100 ticks is 25 points gonna be take profit, but if I'm gonna go 10 contracts, you gotta do 10 contracts times $20 per point, which is 200. So it's gonna be $200 per point, and then 3,000 divided by 200 is gonna be 15. So we only need 15 points. So I'm probably just gonna go 80 here just to be safe. Because that's still 20 points. So I'm just gonna do that, and then let's see if this changed. Nope. So I'm gonna do 80. And then I'm gonna do 80 here. So then I don't have to change the bracket orders. You're full pointing an account that you can't get a payout on. Then I'd probably do the stop method. That's all right, Bao. I don't think it works in Pakistan. I think you're right. So right now for the stop orders, I'm probably just gonna place them here. Oh my god, no. I'm in group mode. Alright. Probably just gonna place them like here and then probably here for now. I'll probably end up changing them, but yeah, people on Funded probably shouldn't do this, but my ATM settings look like this. By the way, if you want to watch me, oh wait, never mind. Wait. If you guys want to watch me live stream, join this Discord. Do we typically get one setup for life after CPI? Not all the time. Um, can you make explaining video explaining the math and how I do it all my numbers? Yeah, I mean, I pretty much I did it. Do it on my free stream or my Discord, my private Discord. I have a video on it. And then so 2 seconds. So here's my bracket orders right here. And then like 10 seconds before the buy, 10 seconds before, I'm gonna go on these two accounts and I'm gonna do buy and I'm gonna do sell. And the bracket orders are already gonna be in place. So I don't really have to do anything. Just make sure they're in place. So I should be good. The third one I place stop orders. So look, see how I have the stop orders place? And because I'm going to, so on the 50, whatever, so it's, the math is this. The take profit of the account is whatever it is. So for 50K, it's 3,000. So it's always the profit target divided by, okay, 20 times, and then however many contracts you go. So if I want to go 10 contracts, you do that. If I want to go 5 contracts, you do that. So it would be 3,000 divided by 20 times 100. So I would need 30 points. I need 30 points of 5 contracts. That makes sense? So this is the math. 20, because 20 is how many points it moves for NQ. Okay. And then yeah, I just set the bracket across all accounts. How do you set up the bracket order? You have to go to this settings tool and go to ATM orders. So I don't think I'm gonna move this, honestly. I think I'm just gonna leave my stop orders where they are. Do I think it's gonna go up or down? I have no idea. I'm not sure. So 10 contracts, we need 3,000 to pass the account. If you're on like a 100,000 account, you need what? 6,000. So you do 6,000 divided by 20 times whatever, how many contracts you want to go, and that's how many points you need. What is CPI? CPI just like tells us the inflation rates. I'm not gonna trust the ones that are for life with the Powell then, no. Yes, big toe. Okay, so I'm gonna buy in this account and sell in this account, and it should just automatically have the limit orders, the bracket orders come up. Which, by the way, I will if it doesn't, and I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be fast. You have to make sure you do it sell manually. All right. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. We're to buy.
Order filled.
Sell.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, should have passed this account. Okay, passed this account. And it passed this account. Bro, order I just passed all 3 accounts. Holy shit. It just passed all 3 accounts. So all 3 accounts passed there. You can see 54,000, 57,000, and 54,000. Wow, dude. How did that fill me there? Damn. So both buy and sell worked. I don't know how. Yo, that's crazy. How do I have not 20 accounts already? Well, I have 19 now. Well, I do have 20. I just I have 18 here, but then I have two others on my Rhythmic because I'm testing about an IFG bot. So, dude, that's crazy. Wow. You went over profit by 7,000? Damn. Dude, that's crazy. Wow. All right, so this morning we did a passing eval stream for CPI. I passed all three accounts somehow. I passed this account, and this account. I did live on stream. How many people stacked pass an account? Type one. Dude, this is crazy. Last time I was like one out of the three. Yes, sir. We did a passing eval. How does that method work? I don't know. It just does. So yeah, I guess I'm not even gonna be able to pay for these accounts because I have two Rhythmic accounts. So I mean, I'll just kind of keep them for reserves. So wait, were those equal lows taken out? Yeah. So equal lows were taken out. So for everyone yesterday, I did a daily review and I said these equal lows would be taken out, and they were. So there are five and equal lows. I think you're good, Smoke. You should be good. Again, for everyone joining, if you guys want to see me stream for free today, go to the announcements channel and join that Discord, and I'm gonna go live at 9. Um, we don't. Are you waiting for one star for life? No. We're so. What do we have to wait for here? JV, that sucks. Yeah, we have to wait for a lot of structure here. Whenever I see this big of a candle, does that make reading price action and taking entries easy if we just have this right here? No, it doesn't because this is way too big. There's just like, yeah, no. So what we have to do here is we just have to wait for a lot more structure, and then we can determine whenever where we think the market's gonna go, whatever. Um, so we'll kind of see. I'm gonna draw this new to open a gap. If we react off this and we go up, I'm assuming we're gonna fill this whole thing. So I'm just kind of watching the reaction here, but I want to see a lot more structure here. Okay. Do I think I'll take data high? I'm not. No, not right now. Way too far away. Advice for going through a breakup and how it affects trading. I mean, girls are secondary to me, bro. Like, I don't go chasing girls. Like, I go chasing trades, not girls. And I mean, once you better yourself, the good ones will come to you. So if you broke up with someone, it's not your fault. You're trying to better yourself, and maybe they are. But I mean, that's the way I look at it. I mean, bro, just being a trader, you're gonna, wanting to be successful is gonna attract the right people. So if you're going through a breakup, it's not attracting the right person. Amy, can you? I don't know if many of the mods here, but can you ban that word, please? That Smoke just said. Um, how long? Sorry, there's like 800 people in here, guys. I can't. I'm trying to answer everything as best I can. How long can you keep an Apex account in reserve before you activate it? Um, I think forever. That 50K failed, Danzino. This could be good right here. The problem with this, and I'll take this if we get it, but the problem with this one is if I mean, it's a quick break even, so we just gotta get lucky. I don't think we're gonna get it. Again, if we keep dumping, if we dump through this new opening gap, okay, then I probably want this right here. We'll see. I'm not gonna guess yet. Do I think something will worth be happening 9:30 to 10? No, I probably won't trade before. I might take some Apex count trades before 10. We'll see. If I see anything I like. Like I like this one, but I don't like it now because we closed below the new opening gap. So I'm gonna skip out on this one. But this one right here, if we got this manipulation leg and then just went right up and closed above the survey gap, I would have taken that long for sure. No smoke is probably fine. Mike Breezy, you're not renewing your membership? No. Ben. So the only rule I have in here is if you're be professional. If you're not, you will get banned. Just so you guys know. You have to hold shift when you're drawing a line if you want to make them straight. So. How is this method legal? I don't know. It's just on a eval it is. I think I'm what, like 11 for 11 now doing that? What kind of desktop I have? I have Windows. Win trades, I'd probably risk like 400 per trade. You just, no, just for CPI. On live account, is this legal? Technically, yeah. What you could do in a live account is you could open an AMP account and open a Ninja account, and what you can do is the buy and sell method, but place your stop loss on both, and the other should automatically be way higher RR as long as you make a big move. So we place like a 50-point stop loss and do like a 100-point take profit on one, but 50-point stop loss on both. You just need a big move. But yeah, the slippage, low key. Yeah, don't do it on a live account, actually. That's probably a bad idea. Again, for everyone who wants to watch me live stream today, because I will be ending this, join the Join this Discord right here in the chat channel, and I will start the live stream in there for free. By the way, while we're here right now, wait one second.
The app is active run, so if you can send right now, I can start.
By the way, for every 800 person in here, 800 people in here, you probably saw me like in a dress or whatever last week on that post and the nerd thing. Basically, I went to this like training, and it was a really powerful training, you know, about like breakthrough, um, whatever. And I'm trying to get the coach who did it to do like a mindset class for a Sunday night class, and I'm not sure how much of it will be connected to trading. I mean, I think most of it can connect to trading if you like wanted to, but it's just like looking at like perspectives in life and whatever. So I'm just trying to kind of make announcements and uh, hype it up because I think it's a really power. I think it could be really powerful, and just listening to what he has to say. So I'm gonna try to do that for a Sunday night class. If you guys would be interested, it would be free, obviously, but I'd pay him. But I think you guys would all benefit. I know like a lot of you don't join the Sunday night classes because um you're some of you guys are already profitable. You don't need to join the Sunday night classes where it's um oh, I already know what he's talking about. But this one I definitely recommend joining. So if you guys are interested, I'm gonna find out the date for sure. It'd probably be, I don't know, maybe what time. I mean, to get everyone in Europe in it, maybe like 2 p.m. I mean, I'll see for sure, but does the pass work for PPI? Definitely not as high of a win rate. It could maybe. Dude, there's like too many people on stream to answer everyone. I'm so sorry, guys. I really can't do anything about it. Um, can you boost, please? I can't. I've tried buying boost. It won't let me. But I'm gonna end it. Just By the way, if you guys want, you guys need to verify your account when you're doing the Discord, by the way. So if you want it, I think there's a free link on his WAP, like a free Discord link. So just join that. I'm going live at 9 there. No. Premium members don't have to join if you don't want to. I mean, it'd be nice if you support me. I'm doing it for my buddy. So, yeah, you can stay this time, BL Trade. Just join the other Discord. You'll be able to watch me stream. Buy a Lambo over a house? I do have a house already, dude. I wasn't gonna buy a Lambo unless I had a house first. I have a duplex. I'm not that dumb, trust me. So we do have this potential 1 minute, which, yeah, I'll probably take it. I don't see why not. Stop loss will be about 36 points. Damn. Okay, I can only go 1 micro on this then for my fundeds. But yeah, I'll take this with 1 micro because that's what I can only take in my fundeds.
Order filled.
In here. Rating setup wise, it'd be probably an A- setup. I definitely don't mind it, but it's like kind of the first setup, so I don't know. We'll see, but obviously I want to see this hold the support. Break even would be here. My guess if this fails, I'm guessing the bias is probably bearish, or we're gonna get bad PA. So I guess we'll see what happens. But I'm only in with 1 micro, so not really too much of a big deal here. So usually what happens when you get these big CPI candles is how many people looked at this and they're like, oh, this is a 10-point stop, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, no, it's not. That's usually what happens at for these big CPI candles. So you just got to be careful and be mindful of the stop loss. I just longed a micro. I'm not in the full side position here. Just to test the waters a little bit. I'm not taking this in my personal account or anything. I'm gonna wait for JPOW to speak to take anything in my personal account, but I'm just in my Apex. Yeah, stream's full. I'm gonna end it soon. All right, will my micro survive? Let's see. Again, for everyone wondering, the stop loss is going to be if we close below. So if we close below, just cut the micro. Again, I'm really just testing the water here. I don't know how price action going to be. I'm not taking a trade in my personal until JPOW is done speaking. So it's up to you if you want to or not, but I'm not. Again, JPOW could say anything and you just don't know. So. We'll see if this holds or not. Yeah, let the micro live. Come on, man. The fact we just like close under and we just like dumped right away tells me that maybe the bias could be bearish, but we'll see.
Order filled.
Again, I'm not stopping out yet. It's only micro, so I kind of have a little wiggle room on this. I'm only going to stop out if we close below this little gap here, probably. We'll see if we do or not. Yeah, the lower there's two gaps here, so because I'm in such a light position here, I'm gonna wait till this gets closed below. But it's up to you. How do you add sell/buy limit to take partials? If you're asking me that question, you probably should not be in here. We're not taking. I didn't. I didn't take my personal. I just took a micro for fun on my Apex account. Again, I'm not trying to trade until I see what JPOW says and until I see how price action is. So I'm just kind of gonna wait for that. Again, when 10 a.m. hits, I'm assuming it's gonna be some sort of effect. So before 10 a.m., I mean, you can trade if you want, but I'd rather not take the risk before JPOW. So. Yeah, that's fine. It'll still count as passing the count, Kyrie. All right, I'm gonna end this in a second, and for the free people, I'm gonna go to the other Discord, as you guys know, and I'll just be tape reading until JPOW speaks. It might take a few things, but we'll see. And I'm still holding up micro.
Order filled.
We'll see what happens. No, I'm gonna end stream for the free people only. Yeah, I'm just gonna probably paper trade / mess around with one of my Apex accounts before JPOW speaks if we do get something else, but I'm not gonna trade for real until JPOW speaks, which I've already kind of made clear. All right, I'm gonna start the stream in the other channel. Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah. Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning. How we doing?
Wait, one second, let me turn on my mic. Hello?
Hello. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, I can hear you.
How we doing?
Good, man.
How was your day last night? Good.
Yeah, it was good. I scored 12 goals in my game.
12?
Yeah, after I
Nah,
scored the 12, after I scored
that's
the
cap.
12, the ref just ended the game.
That's cap, bro. Who else was there to verify? You're scoring 12 goals. What are you doing, bro? You have
Antonio,
rocket
Big
fuel?
Gains Club. What do you say?
You got rocket fuel? Rocket fuel in you, bro? How you run so fast?
Well,
What are you?
I thought the team was good, so I thought we were gonna get wrecked. So what I did was I started doing stupid shit when I first started the game, because I'm like, we're about to get wrecked, because our team sucks. And both of the stupid things I did I scored twice in a minute, and then the other team was like, what the hell? And they started calling me a try hard. and they were not. They were tryharding too, and I'm like, bro, I didn't think those were gonna go in, and they just kind of gave up, and I started dribbling through all them. I was scoring volleys and shit, and just messing around, and just having fun, and I was just destroying them.
Yeah, this is
So
the stuff that we need to see in the vlog. I definitely need to see, need to see Dodge you scoring 12 goals out here. That's crazy.
yeah, I
About
know.
you, bro.
Unfortunately, it was not recorded, but we had it recorded 2 games ago, but not today.
Understood. Understood. All right, so I guess we got about like 200 people in here right now.
Yeah,
We'll wait a
I'm gonna end my other stream on Discord like right now, so we're probably gonna need more. All right, so
Okay.
I'm ending the stream here, guys. If you want to go join, check the announcers channel and join that. So yeah. All right, just ended that.
So you should be able to stream your screen. If you don't have access, let me know and we'll set you up with the correct terms.
All right, yeah, I can.
Hello, Bing Bongs.
What's up?
How we living, bro?
Good, man.
So Dodge, is there a chance you could record your screen and on the end of things for anybody that was not able to be there for your Discord and or you posted to YouTube or anywhere you posted, and then we'll get it stored up on the 2 Degrees database.
All right, yeah, I'm screen recording.
Okay. Awesome. What's going on, everyone? Good morning. If your messages aren't going through, it's because you haven't verified your account. Someone other than Ben, can you verify you can see the screen today? Because I know Ben's saying that you can't see it. Someone verify they can see the screen. Screen is good. It's not, can't see. Can't see. Interesting.
Yeah, bro, I live in
You want
Fort
to share your
Lauderdale.
screen and reshare? Because some people are saying they can't see. Some people can say that they can't. So I don't know who to believe right now.
I cannot see it either. It says that Mr. Ryan has bad connection.
Wait, what's going on?
You just got to reshare your screen. Some people in the chat are saying they can't see it.
All right. There you go.
How about now, chat?
Still doesn't work.
No way. We
I
crash in
don't know.
Discord? Too many heads? You wanna join back in and reshare?
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate everyone's patience.
That worked.
Looks like we're getting cocked, boys.
Are you sharing a screen or are you sharing an app?
I'm trying both. Both aren't working.
Interesting.
Guess you're bullish to the Newswick? No, not yet. I'm watching how we react to this new opening gap. And I'm waiting for JPaw to speak. I'm not trading until JPaw speaks.
You may have to restart Discord if we're still having issues.
Order filled.
All right. All right, let me I mean I can log back in and log back out. It might be because I'm screen sharing on my other stream. Oh wait, it's working now? You said it's working.
Works for some. It works for some, but I still can't see it myself.
No. No, majority of people are saying no.
Okay. I don't know.
Just just literally exit out Discord, refresh Discord, and then just join back on the stream if that doesn't work.
Try that. Yeah, JPL speaking today. It's kind of annoying, but
in Amsterdam. It's pretty dope,
all
honestly.
right. I just did that. Share entire screen. Share. Okay, is that
Yes,
good?
no, wait. Chat, can we see it or no? Because I can't, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's probably because I'm screen sharing my other Discord. To be honest.
Um,
That's
all right,
Let me
probably
let me
why.
try to leave the stage too. I don't want to see. Maybe it's me. I don't know. I'm gonna leave and rejoin too.
It's probably because you're double streaming. I don't know why some people can see it. That's weird.
Here, let me try something real quick. All right, does that work? Yes or no?
Still
Yeah, I have
doesn't.
no idea. I can't stream on Discord because I'm streaming to my stream and they'll like shoot me if I don't stream to them. So they also shoot me if they have other people on stage channel. I don't know if you guys are gonna stay up here, but they do not like that.
All right, Dodgy. We're not here to mess with the commentary.
Yeah. No, no, I know,
The
I
stage
know.
is all yours, brother. If you can't share your screen, obviously trading is very visual. I don't know how many people want to stay in here to
Here,
listen to
let me
like a
see
squawk box,
why
but
can't I share my
yeah,
screen
first
on
Alex and
Discord?
now Dodgy. Fuck the fact. Yeah, that's crazy. It's working for some people. What? That's nuts. Looks like you're gonna have a squawk box today. You know what that is?
Yeah, maybe it's because they aren't verified.
No, no, no. I can't see your screen right now. Some people do though. So it's interesting. We gotta work with what we have though, chat. It's the same thing with the market sometimes. You could want an absolute A plus setup, it'll be there, and then there's gonna be a Newswick and you're just gonna be like, dang, just killed your A plus setup, but you know.
Wait, let me try.
Yeah, I can share my screen of your screen share if you want to do that. That's a good smart idea. Shout out to this
Yeah, do
man.
that, do that.
So where's your stream at? Send me the link to where you're streaming, and then I'll screen share your screen.
All right,
All right, now we're cooking. Shout out to you in the chat. I'm about to give you some
right
XP
here.
on this. I don't know who that man is, but shout out to you again. Where did you send that to me?
And
You
I couldn't.
you DM it to me, brother?
Yeah. There you go.
All right. Accept. Joined. I don't think I can join your live stream and then reshare though. That doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, you can. Just do it on a. Oh wait,
He
yeah,
just
you're
he
right.
just dipped. He needs to do it in the browser.
Yeah, you can do it in a browser.
Yeah.
Reliable. What was that first buy? What the hell? Oh, I see. Oh, you sold. Yeah, reliable. I'm not gonna lie, I chased that short too. Probably should not have done that, but I was like, "There's no way that once this fails." I told everyone, I go, "If this fails, we're gonna go back to the low," and we did. So I chased that. It's just like a screen time thing, though. It's like there's no way we didn't. Don't go down there. Did you tell him, Tomas?
What's up?
Did you tell him to join?
Yeah, I did. I don't think you can do it still though, because it's the same account in both. So
Yeah,
we
he
have
has
the
to make
same
a
problem
different
you
account.
have. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know why JPOW speaks so damn much, bro. It's like my windows of trading are so much less when he speaks.
Yeah, I'm having some trouble with my alt account right now. So,
All right, that's fine.
um, as of right now, I think we're just gonna do a squawk box until we can figure this out. That might be the best thing. You can do an unlisted YouTube stream if you want. That could also, that's a good option too. That I can do. You have opportunity to do that, Dodgy?
I could, yeah.
Okay.
Then we just share the screen on that one. That's easy.
Yeah.
So give me just 1 second. By the way, guys, I'm gonna log another micro of this in versus this 2 minute. Wait, so what's wrong with their alt account right now?
All right, let me just go through the whole like password reset and all that stuff right
I-
now. Then that's like I didn't really want to have to go and do that, but we'll do it.
Still
We
not working for
gotta
you
we
guys?
gotta work with what we have. You know what I'm saying, chat? We gotta work with what we have. So let me figure this out.
Yeah, I'm off my personal account right now until 10 free. I'm just taking a few micros for things, just testing the waters. That screen doesn't work. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just tape read it then. I won't go to the micro. I'll just tape read it. I mean, I don't want to lie to you guys because I'm gonna say tape reading, but I'm still gonna get into it no matter what I say. So I'm not trying to lie to you guys. I want to be transparent. So yeah, I'm gonna just say, okay, yeah, I'm tape reading this long now. That'll be the new thing. It says we pause it to save your resources. The previous IFG failed because JPEL is speaking in 10. So if anything fails, it's because JPEL is speaking. So you do not want to trade before 10. It was a fine play, but JPEL speaking is just, you gotta wait. Just like we did yesterday, same thing. Even though I was not even logged into my personal yesterday until after 10. So right click your Discord app and run as administrator. I'm on the browser, dude. I'm streaming to my Discord too. Oh, one is it? Okay, wait. Tell me if you guys can see this. Let me try sharing my other screen. Can you see that?
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's my other monitor, so it's not because one screen's occupied. I have no idea. Let me try a different browser, maybe. I can go live twice. I've done it before. Let me just try doing it from this browser here. See if this works. All right. Hello, hello, hello. All right, let me try.
All right, Dodgy. I just got my alt account back. I just sent you the
Does that work?
username so you can give me words.
Can I see my screen now or no?
That's the
Still can't see it.
Yeah, Dodgy, I just sent you the alt account. I got everything set up. Just I'll be able to do it. Just get me perms on the alt account.
Okay.
We got this all. Appreciate everyone's patience.
You're in my Discord, you said?
Yeah, I sent you the DM.
Okay, I just searched
Of my
exactly that in the
username.
member name and nothing comes up. Oh, wait, there you go. Okay. All right, you should have it now.
All right.
Tell me if you can join.
Yep.
Just stop streaming in here, Ryan.
Should be good. My Discord isn't paid, it's free. My stream's paid on my Discord. Is Trump speaking today too? I don't think so.
All right, we got light.
All right, good. Can you guys see? All right, cool. I can't hear. Wait, Josh, hello? I don't know if Josh's talking, but I can't hear him.
Yeah, it should be good now, brother. I think.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Thank you. All right. Again, still just watching. I like how we barely displace below this low. So if we do get like an order block and like a decent candle here, I'll probably try along here again. Or I'll tape read along per se. But it's got to be like a good candle. It's got to close above both. Besides Jerome, yeah, this is definitely an A setup, but obviously Powell speaking. So, I always tell people, like, you can risk your money on this if you want. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Why take that setup when it's not delivering from anywhere? Well, we're in a new day opening gap to the left, so we are. So you always look to the left, but there's a new day opening gap down here that's like giant. So we're delivering, we're technically could be delivering from this. Is this a signal stream? No. So regarding buys for today, regarding bias, like, oh yeah, mute me, Josh. Yeah. Just make sure one of my things are muted, either my stream or my here. So regarding bias today, I don't really have one. I'm just gonna kind of see what the market does with JPOW. And I'm just gonna kind of play the ranges. The higher time frame here is like whenever I see this, all right, this 4 hour, I don't really try to have a bias, and the reason is because if you look at this 4 hour, the fact that this 4 hour closed above right here and then it's just now below tells me that the higher time frame like doesn't really know what it wants. So just because of that, I'm not going to try to predict where the market's going to go today specifically. I'm just going to play the ranges. So for low, I'm just going to look for longs, maybe pump up, look for shorts. Now, I will be honest, this is a decent amount of liquidity right here. Okay. So this trend line liquidity. If somehow randomly we just wake up on the 4 hour here in the next 40 minutes and maybe get some giant candle, or you'll see it if you see it. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Then I will target this that high and this trend line liquidity. But for now, I'm just gonna kind of have it marked out. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna go for it now, because is the market truly telling me we're gonna go for this trend line liquidity right now as of this very moment? Yes or no? Yeah, no, exactly. Right? If there's, I need to see something to tell me we're gonna go there. Right now, this is like not telling me anything. So, we're just gonna wait. All right. Now, if we get this inverse, I'll kind of tape read this for like a short move up, possibly to maybe this unfilled fair value gap up here, and then like when we get if we get here and we get this inverse, whatever, I have no idea what's gonna happen in this because this is technically void. The thing I look for in like a void to be completely filled is if we get like a monster candle like when we go through it, and that's typically where like, okay, that's probably gonna be more bullish and we'll probably fill the void. But if we like consolidate through it and kind of do like it's kind of going up, you're kind of going up and doing that, then it's probably not gonna break. But if I see us like kind of go up, get a giant candle through it like that, then I'll look for like along here. And if I see it kind of go up, consolidate, and all of a sudden we do that, and I'll look for along there as well. So you'll be able to tell if the void's going to get filled just by the way the candles move and the speed of them. So again, we might not even hit this. Again, we'll see. I'm just kind of putting out conditions, and I'm like, I wait for all these conditions to hit, and then I decide on stuff. So right now, I don't really have any predictions, any thoughts. I'm just kind of watching this 2-day opening gap. We got Powell at 10, so I'm just going to be watching until then, I guess. You entered because it inversed a 2-minute gap. No, it didn't. There's a gap right here. It's got to inverse both, brother. Can't just enter an inverse right here when it has an inverse this one. So like, let's say we get a green candle, like it just pumps over this and puts in this OB, like that to me would convince me that, okay, we're gonna go up, you know. We obviously don't know if it's an OB yet, but that would definitely be very convincing. And again, both these inverses would have to break for me to be like, yeah, we're gonna go up. Wait for 3-minute? Yeah, you could. Yeah, 3-minute OB plus IVG here would be solid. Would the 859 be a CSD? On what time frame? Yeah, it would. I see it. Yeah, it would be. It'd be. I'd consider more this though. This would be the CSD, and I don't even like the CSD. I'm not gonna lie. I like for CSD. I would have liked if this wick down here, but we didn't. So it's still technically a word block, right? So it's still an order block. I don't know if I consider it CSD. So we have 1 minute 30 seconds till the candle closes, and we have 8 minutes to open. If we do close above this, I think the 925 candle will probably spike up. For anyone who doesn't know what the 925 candle is, you'll probably see that in 2 minutes. So just wait. But my guess is we spike up here and on the 925 candle. Okay, so there's the 1 minute close there.
Order filled.
So again, I'm gonna tape read this long, and the break even for this would technically be this high inside the surveillance gap. So I'll be watching that, and then we'll see what the 925 candle does. Damn, Moon's World is in here. But Josh, do you know Moon's World? Just out of
Nah,
curiosity.
who's Moon's World?
Okay.
I mean, pardon me if I do. I don't know. I'm not trying to.
Yeah, he's like,
I'm
I'm
trying to
not
say.
sure. I banned him from my Discord and I blocked him because he sends a bunch of like these shit comments on my posts. So just watch him. Yeah.
Well, I have no problem telling people as it is.
As long as he's chill, bro, I don't care. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he just posted his P&L to try to get people to be like, oh damn, you know what I'm saying.
No, I definitely get
As
you,
long
bro.
as he's chill, I'm fine. But I'm just saying, I've not blocked anyone in the space. I think he's one of the only guys I've actually blocked because he was like a pest or a. Dude, I'm not hating, bro. I'm just being honest.
Well, I can just make one comment here.
He's
Anybody that's
also
genuine, anyone that's genuine in the space, people notice genuineness. If you're not a genuine person, people aren't just gonna just say those things randomly. So just keep that in mind. So
yeah.
not saying take anyone's word, but just recognize that that's a truth.
So 2 minute and 3 minute close above here. So yeah, if we got a 3 minute OB now, 2 minute, so definitely would expect upside here. Who am I talking to? The other stream. Break
We're gonna
even
have a
at
special
0.
giveaway.
Break even at
Special
0.
giveaway.
Sorry, what?
Special giveaway of 500 people though. Just want everyone knowing.
All right. So someone just said break even at 0.3 hours is crazy. I can tell you just have not backtested my model. All that tells me is you're just not knowledgeable. So thank you for telling me that. I backtested it, bro, and 60% of the time we hit the break-even point, which I choose, which is the next internal high or inside the fair value gap, and go back down. And 60% of the time it loses. So it's all just statistics. I don't like the break-even could be a 1R in this situation. It's just not. This is the break-even, just based off my model, because it's a high inside of the fair value gap. Again, I know what I'm doing. I know it maybe doesn't look like I know what I'm doing, but you just gotta trust me. Again, when people this high right here, how does the market go down here when we hit this fair value gap? Someone tell me. How does the market go down? What has to happen for the market to go down here? Yeah, bearish order flow, people shorting, algorithm shorting. So when we go back on the buy side of the curve and manipulate under here, do you think there's a lot of stops up here from making the market go down? Yes, there is. There's a ton of people like whatever caused the market to go down at this wick, whatever you want to believe. When we're going back on the buy side of the curve, this is a great break-even target. It's a great target because I know for a fact for bullish, we're not going to stall here and we're going to pump right through it. And it's just like a high probability high. And every single time frame too, the highs and lows inside the fair value gaps are always pretty high probability. So it's nice to be able to get in a position and see something like this because it just gives me conviction. So we have open in 2 minutes. We'll see what happens. Again, I have no idea what open is going to do. I don't know what we're going to do until JPOW speaks. So again, we'll kind of see what happens. But we still don't have too much structure, but you know, we're kind of getting there. You think we see data highs? So I can't say that yet. There is data highs above, but does the market telling me that it wants to go to data highs right now at this very moment? Yeah, no, not even close. Okay. I'll tell you if it looks like the market's gonna go to data highs. I don't see it. It's not I need to be convinced. It is not convincing me yet. So, all right, 1 more minute till the market open. You think we're about to rip? Maybe. We'll see. Okay, 30 seconds. All right, so here's gonna be market open. Again, I have no idea what's gonna happen here. We'll just kind of have to wait and see. So. Okay, so there's the break even right there. So if you're in this, go to break even. Because again, I know that in a bullish market conditions, we will rip by this. And if we don't, we're either going to be wrong and go down or we're just going to chop around. And I don't want to be part of either of those. So
Stop filled.
this is a very, very strong high. And if we reject it, then we're going to go down probably. So it looks like it's going to be a break even trade, which is fine. But again, still will tape read this in versus a whole. Again, 60% of the time I get south break even, the trade will lose anyways. So we'll see if the break even saves us here, but typically it will save me. So let's see if it saves me. This 2 minute to the downside, for those of you wondering what would be rated, I'd rate this is there an SMT? I think I'd rate it a B plus setup. Unless there's no SMT. So yeah, this inverse definitely like B plus. The only reason it's not like A is just because of how low we are. So definitely more of a B setup. But we took out this high, and when I see this reaction in hindsight, this wick, rate how bearish this is 1 through 10. This reaction in hindsight, if we were to get this 2 minute inverse, which we haven't. Yeah, definitely like more of a 10 or 9 or 10. So if we got the inverse, I'd be using hindsight to my advantage, being okay, if we get this inverse, this wick was like super bearish, so this inverse would probably be good, you know. Obviously we didn't get the inverse, so it doesn't really matter, but it's just something to look at because I use hindsight to my advantage all the time. Dude, I saw that reliable. That's funny. So far it looks like the break even is not saving us, which is okay. Doesn't really matter though, because I trust statistics in the long run. Got Powell in 30 minutes, so not sure too much is gonna happen, but so this high in this Fairvalue gap was close above, but I don't really care because it's just too small for me to care about it. If it's not obvious like this, I don't like to use it as an inversion. I'll still keep it marked, but you know, the stop loss here could be anywhere. It could be here, it could be here. You just don't know. So it is a long setup right here. This is like another long setup in itself, just so you guys know. And again, I will tape read it. But the stop loss is a little, I'd probably do the stop loss probably down there. So it's up to you. And then I'd still be targeting this high because it's that high, the void. Yeah, it's a setup, Maziel, because remember, how strong is this? How strong is this high inside this area gap? Very strong. So when I see us react off an order block here and instantly go over that fair value gap, just based off and knowing how the market works, I know like this is a long setup in itself, but I'd probably keep a looser stop on it. And again, I'm quote unquote tape reading this just so you guys know. I don't want to be signal service, but all right, let's see if the TP hits for this. We all know you took that. I didn't take that. I tape read it. I change my narrative every 4 seconds. What do you mean? I said I was bearish today. Wait, did I say I was bearish? You said I was changing my narrative. Yeah, I never said once. The only way you'd go bearish if we any of these inverse, but none of them inverse to the downside. The only way I'll change my narrative in this situation, the guy said I changed my narrative already every 4 seconds, which I've been bullish this whole time. But the only way you change your narrative is what? Is if what? What's the only way you change your narrative? Yes, exactly. Someone got it. Yeah. The only way you change the narrative is, why isn't it answering? Yes, Nick, but the lower time frame I said was gonna go up. Okay, so no one in 2 degrees Discord is answering. What about my premium members? What's the only way you change the narrative? Yeah, if we close back below the inverse. So if we close under this 2 minute, I would have changed my narrative. If we close under this, I would have changed my narrative. Again, that's why I kept. Did I draw out one short RR tool in this whole thing? No, because it's not bearish. There's no inversion to the downside here. We got an inversion to the upside here, inversion to the upside here. So the only way you turn bearish here is if we get some sort of something that convinces me we go through the bullish gap and then go down and break it. But did that happen in any of this? No. So for the guy who said I was changing my narrative, you probably are watching a different live stream. Also, we're still waiting for Powell, so. The real profitable traders are the one that are probably just watching the chat with like a smile on their face. They're like, "Ah, look at all these people trading before Powell." they're probably like 5 years experience. They're just like laughing at chat right now. Look at all these idiots. All right, so there's the tape reading TP there. And again, because we reacted off the OB and we closed above that inversion with just so much momentum, that's the one reason why I kind of tape read this. If the candle did not close like this, the way it did right here, do you think I would have even remotely mentioned this? No. If we just like kind of consolidated up like this, like that, I would not even have mentioned this. But do you see how this candle was very convincing? That's the only reason I mentioned it. So, nice little tape read there. Now, when we get in this void, I want to see like how far we displace through this. Because if I start seeing like a nice like gap and then an inversion, so like something like this, then I'll probably call it these data highs, but not yet. I'll just mark them just in case. They are on my radar though, for sure. Josh, do you see what I mean now?
Point proven.
Yeah, I told you, dude. He's just like a dick. I don't know.
Yeah, I asked you a question though. I didn't want to interrupt the flow though, but I think it's a good question because I think a lot of people have this question. When you're choosing your internal high for your break even point, I sent a screenshot in the chat. there's basically a high that was before like the internal high that traded into the fair value gap. You're always going to
Okay,
elect
so-
to use in there.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Mhm.
So he's asking why this wouldn't be the break-even point here, and mechanically it would, mechanically speaking, but because of how high probability this high is, I would change it to this because they're so close, just based off conviction. Like this high inside this fair value gap is just so damn strong when we go back in the buy side of the curve, and because this manipulation leg here, which this is fake actually. It just like I have a lot of conviction in this high hitting specifically, and because it's so close, I'm subjectively going to change the break-even point. Does that make sense, everyone? Now, if this, let's say this fair value gap totally disappeared like this. Let's say it was like this. If this was changed by like 2 ticks, would I have moved my stop break-even at this high, or would I have done it at this high? 1 or 2? This is going to be 1. This is going to be 2. Yeah, I would have changed my break even at 1, not 2. But because of this gap here, and because of how I know how high probability this is, I'm doing my break even here at that point. It gets more advanced than that, and I don't really teach that stuff, but there's a lot of little ifs and buts. And if this was like this, I would not go. I would make my breaking point this. If it wasn't, then I make my breaking point this because I know how high probability this is to hit. Does that make sense, Josh?
Absolutely. I was looking at it also as just saying it's like knowing that there was bearish institutional order flow that's literally inside of that fair value gap as we're just kind of going through. It's like there's just a stronger high
Exactly.
to use than just the local high that just had like stacked order flow, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I said the lower one was 1. So depending on these next few candles, I think data highs could be in play. So like you have to have a lot of screen time for this, but you can tell the second we enter this void if it wants to reject, if that makes sense. And I don't think it does. I think it's going to fill this just based off of what I'm seeing, to be honest. You know, we're still delivering out of that new day opening gap, right? We don't really have any good sell side down here because this was taken. This low was taken. We're gonna form a 15-minute fair value gap in about 15 minutes, I think, or an hourly. But so far, I think these data highs are gonna be in play. So just based off of what I'm seeing here, so for entries like re-entries up here, I'd just be looking for a dump. And I know you're like, why would you look for a dump? Because that's gonna tell me to get in, right? So I would want to see something like this for an entry here. Does that make sense, everyone? Like you can so from experience, you can tell if this really wants to be rejected. And I think because of what I'm seeing right now, I think we're gonna go for that highs, to be honest. So you can just tell by the way the candles are moving. It's hard to explain, honestly. How many times have you seen an ES or an NQ CPI candle, and the second we get into this, we start doing some BS? Probably a lot, right? And then we just go down. Are we seeing that right now? Yes or no? Yeah, no. So now what I'll be looking for is I think I'm going to target these data highs, and you know, if we get a dump, that's kind of our opportunity, because you want the opposite to happen to get in. That makes sense. We got 15 minutes till Powell speak, so obviously we'll be waiting for that. But
Dog, do you have any influence at 930, like RTH gap, large RTH gap, and influence to your IFEGs? Because that happened a couple times this week already, just having a larger range of opportunity. You utilize any of that?
no,
No.
I just read the candles, and the candles tell me where it's gonna go. Candles and liquidity. I'm literally just reading candles right now, and it's telling me we're gonna go to data highs. I mean, RTH and all that other extra shit is cool, but once you can read price action, like, I don't know, I just don't like using anything else.
I think specifically my question's revolving around the range of opportunity. Like when there's just a larger range for an RTH gap, like you have the ability to see the lower resistance action in price, right?
Yeah, I'm seeing the low resistance right now. Makes sense. I mean, this is very low resistant. That's why I'm saying I think we go to data highs. This is not high resistant at all. You don't get what I entered off of? Well, I entered off of this high right here. Well, I entered twice. I tape read it twice, and we're gonna say tape read today. I took this right here off of this inversion when we broke these bearish for value gaps, and then that was a break-even trade, and then I tape read this when we blasted above. And it's not just the inversion here. There's a lot more than just an inversion. What's the other reason for this just being a good long? No, well, that data high, yes, but I don't think the data high was in play at that point. Yeah, it was a CISD. No, Moon's World is because you're self-promoting all my posts, bro. That's why. Yeah, it was a CISD or an order block. That's the other reason. Exactly. CISD plus IFG plus bullish order flow established just by the way this candle looks, right? On social media, I make it look like it's just IFGs. It's not just IFGs, okay? But it was just that we held this, right? And if we broke this, I would have changed my narrative, like I said, but we never did. So because of this candle, I'm like, you know what? This is looking better long, and I kind of made that clear. So now we got JPOW in 10 minutes. So ideally, I kind of want to see us hold until JPOW starts speaking, and then maybe JPOW will create like a nice entry candle. We'll see. Did I take it on my PA? No, I tape read it. How do you decide which time frame to go with? Well, once you understand liquidity, you can go to any time frame. Once you understand IFGs, you can just do whatever time frame looks the best. 1 and 2 both looked all right here, but honestly, because of this manipulation, like inside that new opening gap, I figured the 1 and 2 inverses would be fine, just because I don't know how liquidity works. Now, let's say you don't know what the bias is. Let's say there's no data highs up here, and you're like, oh, like there's no data highs, there's no good liquidity up here. I would wait for the 1 and 2. But like when there's a higher probability liquidity pool or something above, you can be like, well, I'll just take the 2, or I'll just take the 1, whatever, or I'll take the 3. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you know liquidity. So data high is one of the most highest probability highs in the entire marketplace. It's basically just a wick formed off of news, and it's usually 8:30 news, but sometimes it could be 10 a.m. news, sometimes it could be FOMC, and these highs will be like just hit a lot. I backtested it, and 85% of an abnormal wick off of a news event forms in the 1 minute. About 80% of the time will hit within the same day. So that's the statistics. Does that make sense? So in order to see that, you need to go to Forex Factory and look at that. Again, do you guys see how low resistant this is? That's the only reason why I'm calling these data highs out to hit, because you can just tell if the market wants to reject something, and it clearly doesn't. Like, it's just like knowing how the market moves, I guess. Do you know what percent of time data wicks hit within the AM session? No, I'm not sure about the within the AM session. I just know like before 4 o'clock close. Chazin, what do you mean? I don't know, Chazin. I'm not sure. It's weird. Yeah, if anyone just saw that 30-second trade, I know a lot of people in my chat just took it. Good job. Lawrence, you take that, I'm assuming. Lawrence literally just DM'd me the other day. He said the only setups he's taken are these V-shape recoveries. Yeah, so my whole chat took that. Good job, guys. Again, for the 2 degrees live stream, I'm trying not to go in the lower time frames. I don't want to confuse anyone, but this is basically what I was just looking for. Just kind of that down movement and then the inversion back up, knowing the bias is bullish. But I'm going to, for the sake of this free stream, I'm not going to go in the 30-second. So my members, if you want to stay in the 30-second, feel free, but I'm not going to talk about it. I have it up on my other screen. Yeah, I'm still waiting for JPEL anyways. I mean, cool, the 30-second worked, but JPEL speaking, bro, I don't care. By the way, like, a data wick could be off of JPEL speaking too. Like, you just got to see it in live time. You can tell if it's a data wick. I use footprint charts sometimes, and like the footprint chart will show me like on a data wick, there's typically 0 bid, there's 0 on the bid or ask, and that's why they get filled, because this will happen so quick that nothing gets filled up here, so it's an inefficiency. So that's why we usually go back up. Does that make sense, everyone? Like, because when we and how do you know that? Because when we see this candle live time, how quick does this wick actually happen? If I go in hindsight and I'm looking at a wick like this, do I see what happened at this wick when we got it at this very time? Hell no. This just looks like a normal wick to me. But we know, for those of you watching a lot of time, this was super quick. Like, is it boom boom, happens in a second, but you can't see that. Maybe you can see in the 5-second time frame, actually. Yeah, you can see in the 5-second. But when you're in the 1 minute chart, you just don't know that. So that's why watching it a live time is important, because it kind of tells you that. I would say since January, I would only say like 2 or 3 areas, like A+++ setups. Last week was definitely the best. All right, 5 more minutes. 5 more minutos. Maybe we'll get like a 1 minute IVG down here and then back up. Like that would be pretty good. Like this. That's an entry I'd take. Like if we went down, V shape back up. That's an entry I'd definitely take for sure. Oh, that's a tape read actually. No, I would tape read it. 4 more minutes. So again, another 30-second log here. This is another A setup. But again, we have JPAL, so please just chill for a second. I just want you guys to see the signature and price. We got 3 minutes with JPAL. Now, yesterday, if we go back to the 10 a.m. candle, JPAL did not even say a single word, okay? And the 10 a.m. candle did this. So we left the data high and data low for the 10 a.m. candle yesterday, and JPAL did not say a single word. And do you see what happened before it? Look what happened right before. So even if we get working setups before JPAL speaks, just know they're not high probability. A lot of people are like, oh, but this setup worked before JPAL. I don't care. This is more probable, and I'm not. Just don't. Okay. If there's a setup that I always tell my stream, if we see a setup before JPAL, like that first 30-second. Oh. Hello. Okay. If we see a setup like this 30-second, it works before JPAL and it works, great, cool. I don't care. I never would have taken it. Now, what if JPAL wasn't speaking? Would I have taken this? Yes. What if JPAL wasn't speaking? Would I take this? Probably, yeah. But I don't care that these setups are working before JPAL speaks, dude. Like, I just don't. The market's going to be here. The amount of times I've gotten a DM from someone who's like, oh, Dodgy, I took this setup and it worked. And they like took it right before CPI. And I'm like, oh, nice, man. That's all I say. I don't really know what to say other than that. It's kind of funny. Yeah, we gotta unban NQ1 and someone DM him and invite back. Oops. Exactly. They're not gonna message me if they blew the account on the same trade. Exactly. So I just kind of take it with a grain of salt, and I'm just like, oh, nice, man. When do I think PO will be clean again? I think as we keep going into the year, I think it'll be better and better. Last week was really good. This week, not so much. The week before that, not so much. But last week was good. What's a tape read? A tape read is me telling you where price is going to go and why. Where's price going to go right now? Someone tell me. Just kidding. That's a trick question. I don't know because JPAL speaking. All right. Here's the 10 a.m. Now, looks like that didn't do much, but again, we can pull up the live stream real quick. We can just pull up the speech real quick. Just see when he goes on, just to know.
Our clients are our.
So it's just good to watch that. All right, this will be perfect. Maybe. Does everyone see it forming? Maybe. Maybe. That'd be perfect if we got that. Ideally, you want this low to be taken out. Okay, so this could actually be a pretty good setup if we get the IPG here. This is exactly what you want to see. You want to see us go in the opposite direction of what you think's gonna happen. Yeah, this would be very clean. It'd be like this. Does everyone in 2 degrees Discord see exactly what I'm talking about? No. Whether we get this entry or not, this is exactly what I look for every day. If we don't get the entry, it's still an education opportunity because there will be days where we do get this. You just gotta be ready. By the way, I usually don't have all the stuff drawn on my chart. I don't really draw much on my chart, but I'm just kind of keeping it there just so you guys can see. The 50% is here, but not gonna be like that has to hit. It could. All I care about is this, to be honest. Like if we got this would be a banger. And then here, the break even would technically be here, but I'd probably honestly change that up to here. Where do we take TP on this? Data high. No, I'm just kidding. You can take TP wherever you want, man. Typically what I try to do is I try to target 1R for most, but if there is a data high, I'll only scale like 50% and hold the rest. Again, if we don't get this, we don't get this, but be ready if we do, because there will be days where you are trading and you'll see this exact same return price and you'll be like, oh, no way, Dottie taught that. And the people not paying attention right now would be like, oh, well, we didn't get it, so Dottie's wrong. It's not that I'm wrong or right, it's just that we didn't get the trigger. But there will be days where we do get it, so you just got to know like what it looks like when we do. You know, does that make sense, everyone? Hopefully. Okay, I'm just making sure. So it just looks like at the moment we're not going to get it for now, which is okay, I guess. I mean, it's not bad or good if we don't get it. It's just, okay, we're not going to get it. Now, we could get a 2-minute here maybe now, too. A lot of people think it's like bad or good if we get something. It's not really bad or good. It's just like, do we get it or do we not get it? Do I see a convincing candle for us to go up or do I not see a convincing candle for us to go up? Right now, I just don't. So, whatever. Can you talk about consecutive run ups or down from the price and when to zoom out for the IFG selection, similar to how you did it now, the 2-minute? Yeah, so I just was on the 1-minute. We did not get it. And that's where I'm kind of like, okay, this is clean, but when we have a candle here, here, I know this is 2-minute candles because this is 4 1-minute candles, so I can just kind of do the math in my head. So that's when I'll check the 2-minute. And do you guys think the 1-minute or 2 minutes cleaner here? Do you think it's the 1-minute here, or do you think the 2 minutes now cleaner? Yeah, definitely now the 2-minute. So now I'm gonna get off the 1 and probably just use a 2 because this looks a lot cleaner and more obvious. And then I could check the 3 even. If this 3-minute candle closes, what do you think is gonna look cleanest? The 3, 2, or the 1? Probably the 3. But it hasn't formed the fair value gap yet. And by cleanest, I just mean like, does it stick out? Is it obvious? Can't be too big, but it can't be too small. This definitely would stand out to me. I just don't know if it's going to close yet. Do I ever trail my stop to lower the risk before going break even? No. If it's to break even, that's the only time I move my stop. 5-minute? Yeah, it could be a 5-minute here too. So I got a lot of time. The 5-minute would be the cleanest for sure. but 3-minute wouldn't be bad either. This is where it all comes down to liquidity. If we got a really bullish reaction off this 0.5 here and just got a V shape up, do you think I'd care about the 5-minute inversing? Why or why not? Somebody answer why or why not. Yeah, no, because we already have it at a high. I already know where the market is likely to go. So if we got a 3-minute inverse, but the 5-minute inverse, I would still take the 3 because we have data highs. Now, if we didn't have data highs up here, we didn't have any high probably liquidity pool, then yeah, I'd wait for the 5 too, but it just depends on like how well you know where liquidity should be. Now, let me give you a different scenario. Let's say we just dump here and we just go all the way down again. Is that bad or good? Let's just say we dump here. Is that bad or good? Oh, someone got it. So it's actually neither. It's not bad or good. It just doesn't give us the long that I want, and it's not like I'm taking a loss because of it. It's not because I'm losing because of it. It's just we don't get the long that I want. So it's actually neither. Good job, Josh.
Shout out. I had another question above there. Might be actually pretty important to some people. I can like ping it again. It's about like front running IFEGs on higher time frames while you're on the lower time frame.
I have Rich. I backtested it and it's just not as good. Are there times over front? Yes, I will front run if I'm super confident in liquidity. So if I'm looking at a 5-minute, but all of a sudden I see a 30-second IVG and there's like equal highs above, I'm still taking it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if we do get this set up, I definitely will take it. We just gotta get it.
Without objection, all members will have 5 legislative days within which to submit extraneous materials to the chair for inclusion in the record. I will note that at the outset that this hearing has a hard stop.
Five-second long. No, I'm not looking at that. So here's a perfect example. 30-second long. No, this is not obvious at all. This is like the least obvious long I've ever seen in my life. So no, it's got to be obvious. J Powell's still not on yet. Would I only take once Powell stops speaking? Honestly, no, I'll take during. If he's speaking, I'll take during it. It's just really the 10 a.m. Like when the 10 a.m. There's some sort of algorithm or something that does something at 10 a.m. So I like to wait for 10 a.m. While he's speaking, I don't mind taking stuff. Yeah, Powell is, I think, about
Must
to speak,
account
right?
for the lessons of the.
Do I trade off higher time frame context or narrative? Both. I trade based off whatever I think's gonna happen, based off of anything. Like right now, I'm looking at the 4-hour. I see the 4-hour wicked up, and we did hold this inversion. Remember, I said in 40 minutes, if we somehow wick up and hold the inversion, I'm gonna be bullish and look for long setups. Remember I said that? I don't note it every 2 seconds. I already noted it earlier, but see how we wicked up and closed above. So like, yes, I'm trading a bit off the higher time frame. I don't care what ES did. This would still be a good long setup if we got it. When you have too many parameters in place, like, oh, ES has to do this, when IQ has to do this, and YM has to do this, you're gonna get almost like no setups. So You have a trading exam today? Nice. Good luck, man. Yeah, we also hit discount of the range. Yep. Hit discount. We just need a candle that convinces me, okay, we're going to get this inverse and go up. Am I convinced? Am I any sort of convinced right now? Hell no. Yeah, what's your question, Shatev? What's your question? Wait, Josh, any filtering to macro setups? Yeah, I always look for the macro time. I mean, if it's a macro time, great. You know, maybe I'll hold a little longer, but if it's not, then I'll usually take less RR. So if ES closed below the 4 hour for rally gap and IFG, it doesn't really affect me because, I mean, ES is still technically in the new day opening gap too, so. Yeah, you can use Apex. Code Dodgy. Just kidding. Yeah, you can use Apex. So now it looks like we have a 5 minute. Looks the cleanest. I'm gonna delete all this stuff. Now, what's the only way I will change my narrative here? When will I change my narrative? What do I have to see to change my narrative? Yeah, if we end up inversing this 15 to the downside, I will be full on bearish here. Okay, I will change my bias. Right? And is that good or bad? Yeah, exactly. It's neither. It's just, okay, the market's telling me we're going to go down now. It's not like I take a loss a bunch of times. It's just like, okay, we're not going to get the long. We're going to inverse this 15. Where should the market go? Down. Right? There's nothing good or bad in the market. It's all just like, okay, is my model there? Is my model presented itself? If not, then, you know, whatever. It's not good or bad, like I said. It's just like, okay, it's another trading day. And you don't do anything, so. So we'll be watching this 15 closely. It closes in 1 minute. Are these types of days that would be safer not to trade? No, these are my favorite type of trading days when I see all this big movement here. This is actually good movement here. I like it. What's bad reliable? So someone said, would you be fine with taking shorts before with that highs? And the answer is no. I wouldn't short. I logged in my personal account. I'm willing to take this, but I'm not willing to take any shorts here. I'll tape read the short. I'll watch a short, but 1 minute long. Yeah, it's all right, but not convincing. Not convincing enough. I want a convincing candle. I want a strong or bullish order flow candle that's like, yeah, we're definitely going up. I don't see that yet. Why not take a short? Well, let me explain to you. When we dump 300 points off of a single candle and I'm shorting after we dump 300 points, I will not short. I just don't think, I don't like doing that. It's like we dump 300 points and then I'm shorting. I'm not good at that. I like taking long somewhere super low and dump, and I like taking short somewhere super high. But if we pumped off CPI candle, then yeah, maybe I'll look for short. But if we dumped, and I don't want to short this low. I just don't think it's high probability. I wait for like just the most perfect stuff. Again, there's still not a single candle here that's convincing me we're gonna go up and inverse this. So I'm just chilling. I'm just watching, and we'll see what happens. 15-minute close did not inverse this, so technically not bearish yet. Again, I mean, nothing's good or bad right here. We're just waiting for something to trigger. That's basically all we're doing. Turn me up, Render. You heard, is it not even reaching see the news? No, Dane, that is not. I would, yes, Rich, I would. So here's the 1 minute long, and this actually is pretty convincing. So if you want to take this, I'll tape read it. To me, this is a convincing one. The break even would be here. Okay. So there's the break even. And then you target the dead highs. So do you see how that candle kind of changed my mind? Like that was convincing enough. Now, why would you go break even here? Well, because it's a bearish gap here. Do we truly know if these bearish gaps are going to inverse here? Do we truly know? No, we don't. But you know what I mean? So again, see, this is like that convinced me. You know, I need to be convinced. That's why I called this out, because it convinced me. You know, I'm not just gonna call it a candle. It's like, it's kind of wants to close above. It's just, I don't know. Like that doesn't convince me. It's got to be good. So far, like at this 3 minute close above, that definitely convinces me. And I mean, yeah, this candle is what you want to see. What makes the 1 minute convincing? Just the way that it happened so quick. Like the way it closed above. Like the 2 minute was 3 candle reversal. Like boom, boom, boom. The 1 minute formed an order block at the same time. Like that was convincing. You know, we formed the order block at the same time. So now if we get this 3 minute, you know, that'd be a pretty good setup. And you go break even here and just target the data highs. I am quote unquote tape reading from the 1 minute. So no, I don't. I just read the candlesticks. Yeah, that was exactly the live example of, okay, you could have front ran that based off of how we closed there. That was just super good close, and we got the order block, and we have data highs above. So theoretically, this 3 minutes should inverse. We shouldn't really reject it, but you technically don't know 100%. If we do inverse it, well, technically, you know, we go here with a very, like 100%. Obviously not 100%, but you know what I'm saying, because there's nothing else in the way. No, I would take whatever time frame inverses first, to be honest. Just because it's a one setter for life. So if the 5 minute inverses, I probably just jump in on the 5. So it looks like it's going to give this 5 entry, I think. Again, I'm tape reading from the 1. So that's kind of where I'm at, but this 5 minute wouldn't be bad either. Why don't you take the 3 minute? You can take both, whatever inverses first, because there's data highs above. So it's like both are fine. See how this candle is very convincing here? So there's a close there.
Order filled.
So again, you can long there if you want. I'm actually full porting an eval here that I bought by accident. But again, I'm obviously in from lower.
Not financial advice.
Not financial advice, yeah. And then this would be the break even up here. But again, for the 1 minute, I did already scale some. So this is already a winning trade for me. Yeah, we'll see if there's. I'm pretty sure if we retrace here, it's gonna blow this eval count. But I forgot the trader for the CPI. So 3-minute just closed above as well. Definitely good sign. Again, if you are in this 5-minute or you are in this 3-minute, I would scale half here. Okay. It's up to you what you want to do, though. I'm going to be out majority here for the 1 minute, and I'm just going to hold a runner to the data high. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Okay, just let the equal highs there. Okay, my eval is past there from the full port. So that's nice. Let's go. I just need like 23 points or some shit. Okay, so I'm gonna scale majority there. And my eval already passed, and then I'm gonna hold a runner to these data highs. So again, that's kind of what I'm doing here. It's up to you guys how you want to trade it though. Now you're probably wondering like, why scale? Why scale here? Why scale half? This is very, very advanced, and I don't know how else to explain this. There's so many different scenarios in the market, and how am I gonna explain this? Because we pumped so hard here without a pullback, like we could very easily get this, I guess. I don't does that make sense? If this was like if we did, I don't know how to explain this. If we closed above here, got the retracement here, and then went up, I'd probably scale less, if that makes sense. Like, it just depends on what the market's showing me at the time. Like here, it pumped so hard where we could honestly retrace. But if we like did this and then we went like this, I probably would honestly scale 25% and then hold more. But because we just straight up pumped there, obviously the market's not going to go straight up. I just scale a little more than usual. Now I'm still holding until I did the data high here, okay, just so you guys know, but I'm just being honest. Now, obviously, I should have done a top step pull on that, and I know that was going to be a great top step trade, but because I'm on another live stream, that's why I didn't, for all my premium members wondering. So I'm sorry, but yeah, it was my fault. Again, I'm still holding. There's no reason to sell here, okay? Especially with the data high above. That was kind of nerve-wracking. I feel like I'm streaming to people that don't know what they're doing right now. So if I lose, it's like they don't understand why they lose. But I'm glad that was a win. Again, if you've traded the market long enough, does the market just go straight up? No. That's why I'm like being. That's why I scale more, because this is going straight up. I don't think this will last. That's the problem. Like we could easily do that. That's why I'm saying like you got to scale more than usual here. And I don't care who you are. If you think the data highs are going to hit, there's just no point not to. 'Cause it's going to be tough for this to straight go up. Now, has it happened before? We just pump up and just doesn't stop? Yeah, of course. But I don't know. So the lesson was: do you guys see the candle that had to convince me to enter? Does everyone see what it means when I'm convinced now? You only have one contract in. Should I sell here? Not financial advice, but I'd say yes. I'd say yes. If you had two contracts, I would say sell one, hold the other. But if you only have one contract, I would take the win here. I think there's too much of a possibility of us going back down, and you're not going to want to go through that emotionally. Make sense? Like it's healthy for the market to do that. That's the problem, right? It's healthy for the market to pull back here. So, it's kind of where I'm at. And by the way, that was my first personal account trade this week, just so you guys know. Okay? That was my first trade of the week on my personal account. That was a light bulb A+++++ setup. Anyone else in chat? I'm curious. Like, is that anyone's first trade of the week? Yeah, same. So you guys know what's up. You guys wait for those light bulb ass setups. Like this is a light bulb ass setup. It's like boom, boom, order block, you know. So good on you guys. No, obviously I've taken Apex account trades all week, but my personal account I'm very picky with. So again, it's hard to like signal exactly what to do because it's gonna be different for people in one contract here. It's gonna be different for people in 10 contracts here. Like if I'm in one contract, I'm selling. If I'm not, I'm holding. Like so many possibilities. It just depends on how many contracts you're in. You know, it's healthy for the market to come down here and, you know, stop out or break even and then go up. You still got to leave a runner just in case it doesn't, but I don't know. I think this would be a healthy pullback here. How far do you think the pullback will be? Good question. I have no idea. You just got to watch. It's like, as I explained before, it's not a good or bad thing. Like, it's just like, oh, if we get a pullback, great. It's not bad or good. It's just like, okay, we get a pullback. When we're bullish, I typically tell people if I'm bullish on the data highs, I try not to guess when we're going to get a pullback and how far it will go. I'm just bullish. So if we get it, great. If not, then I don't care. You know, whatever. So it looks like it's going to stop my runner break even, which is actually perfectly okay. I mean, I'm kind of expecting to get stopped break even because this is healthy, but we'll see. Could get lucky maybe.
Yo, what's going on?
Yo, it's up reliable.
Can I spit real quick?
Yeah, sure.
All right, guys. Here's the deal. You're up a crazy amount of points right now, whether you took the 5 minute there or the 1 minute or whatever, right? And you might be tempted to take more plays because we still have these data highs above if you get stop break even here on your runner or whatever else, right? Even if these plays are like really good, if you have a problem with your psychology, remove yourself from the environment that's going to tempt you to take more trades, okay? If you're up on the day and you have like a great amount of profit, don't risk what you have and need for what you don't need, okay? Remove yourself from the environment, log out, put a lockdown on whatever. If you have a top step, do whatever, okay? When you're up, you want to secure those profits for the day, okay? Because even if this next setup is A plus, there's still a chance it loses, and then what? You're break even on the day. You've suffered drawdown. You've done whatever. All right.
Yeah,
That's all. That's my take.
that's a good take. If you guys enjoyed that and want to join PM stream, the WAP link is it. I'm just kidding.
Feel free to drop it. It's
No,
no problem.
I don't self promote, bro. I can't. It's against my. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
I know where to find you.
I'm
Don't
a
worry.
Christian, bro. I'm ethical. I don't want to do that shit. So maybe maybe it doesn't go to break even here. I don't know. It might not. It might do it. You got to detach yourself from the trade at this point. You just kind of watch. Yeah, Patrick promotes me enough. Any other questions for me? Yeah. Once this play, I'm probably gonna be done once this play either stops at break even or hits the data highs. So the stop loss for me getting off stream is if we go hit the break even, which is gonna be here, and the take profit for me getting off stream is gonna be the data highs. So just to remind everyone, should be the entry, this break even point. Again, it's up about 30 points since entry, which isn't bad, but any still in this? Yeah, I am. Now I'm gonna do a top step poll. Should I long this? Yes or no? We're all gonna vote. Everyone feel free to vote. Okay, why are you voting no? Why are people voting no? This is gonna work and hit the data highs. I know it 100%. Why is everyone voting no? Guys, I know it's gonna hit the data highs. Like I know 100. This is not gonna fail. I know 100%. You guys can change your vote. All right. All right. Let me ask someone. Zivo, why do you vote no? Why do you vote no, Zivo? No setup, and we missed a good one below. Best answer of the day right there. So obviously I'm not being serious, okay? If I know a level is going to hit 100% of the time and I'm like, oh, should I still take it? You can see this answer still no. I don't care if you know something's going to hit. The entry was down here. I didn't do a poll because I didn't want to because we were doing the live stream for 2 degrees, right? But it's a very good educational lesson. If you miss this setup, do not chase up here. You can know this is going to hit. I don't care if you know this is going to hit. Don't take it unless we get another entry. Does that make sense, everyone? So I was trying to trick people there, and you can see it didn't take my trick. Well, some of them did, but good education moment there. I could be like, yeah, this has to hit, and I don't care. I'm not taking it. Do you want to wait for close above IFG? Yes, that's why I got in there. Yeah, Josh says, do you all recognize and see how Dodgy composes himself within the boundaries and triggers of the model? Very important. Yeah, I'm solely trading based off of, okay, is this triggering? Yes. If not, do this. If so, it's all if then statements basically. I'm not trading based off emotion. I'm just, okay, if it's there, it's there. If not, then whatever. I'm not mad. I'm not happy. I'm not jumping up and down. I'm not punching a wall. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Thank you, Ash. What's up, man? Ash, you in this trade? Nice. Damn, you sold early, bro. You gotta hold to those data highs, bro. Again, we could be in here for another hour. I don't know. I mean, whenever it hits the break even or data highs, I'm getting off. So again, I might take another play here. I'm not gonna lie. I might try this. What do you guys think? You guys think this is high probability? I don't know. I think this could work. Supply zone. I don't really know what to do. Usually I could just go to the gym right now, but all right, that's a really convincing candle. Nice. Powell must have just said something. I'm guessing. Maybe anyone's paying attention. Okay. Ideally, I do not want this to be a wick. Okay. Do not want this to be a wick. I want this to be a solid close. That would definitely convince me the best. Do you ever wait for the retest of the IPG? Yeah, not really. I used to sometimes, but not really anymore. Did I? Yeah, I got the Lambo yesterday. Okay, I do not want this to close below. I want this to close above. That would not be a good sign. Okay, cool. Rich, I mean, you think we're gonna reject off the 824 level? No, not with the data high above. It's gonna blast right through it. You're probably talking about a different scenario, but this scenario, no, not at all. Did I sell the Corvette for the Lambo? No, I got both now. I'm probably gonna sell the Corvette after the summer though. First payout secured. Let's go. See, honestly, I like the C8 better than the Lambo. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Just return it.
Yeah, but
That's
the Lambo just isn't comfortable. The only benefit to a Lambo is I can mark it. That's literally it. I mean, driving is all right, but I just got a Huracan. That's nice, Mike. Is that yours? I like that spec. That's a nice black roof. Damn, that's fire. Is it a LT? What LT? Looks like a hard top. LT3, damn, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the vlog for the Lambo. Is anyone emotional right now? Very. So if you're emotional, you just don't. You're trading. You gotta look at the statistics. This might or might not hit. I don't know. We could go like this. We could go like this. I just don't know for sure. Like, you set to understand you can't control what's gonna happen here. Just I don't know. Or if you're emotional, you're probably just in with too much size. Or you just don't know what your model is. Yeah. Yeah, I know what my model is. There's so many times I could have, there's so many like times I could have entered, but I'm not gonna enter unless it's my model. Now again, for the people who did take the 1 minute trade with me, obviously we're up much more than 1 hour, but yeah, my break even's done here. So I'm just gonna I'm assuming more people probably took this one, so that's why I'm basing when I get off live stream based off this one, but do you think you can recover from 7.12% on an 8% max drawdown account? It's going to be tough, but you're going to have to go the lightest size possible until you get to like 5-4% and then size up a little more. Honestly, in that situation, for me, I just buy a new account. Someone says, all right, guys, getting all out so it doesn't reverse. It usually, and then in parentheses, it usually pumps when I get out due to emotions. Maybe amp 3.4, amp or Tradeify. I don't know which one you can use there. Damn, that's a nice Lambo. Is that an Aventador? Which indicator do I use? I don't use indicators, man. I just read the candlesticks and liquidity. Oh, it's an SVJ. Nice. My strategy, I use IFGs. Yes, I did, and I got South to break even. Wake up, they hate you. I don't know. It's weird saying that name. Am I gonna get a dog anytime soon? Probably not. I don't have time to care for it. If this 1 minute inverse is down, would you get out for break even, or it is what it is? So he's asking a good question. He's asking if this 1 minute inverse to the downside, would you get out? There's no right or wrong answer. Yeah, I don't know. There's no right or wrong answer. You could. You could get out, or you could not get out. Maybe you're like, I don't care if I don't lose any money. You know, maybe you're like, oh, let me just take profit and close below. Or maybe you're like, yeah, we closed below, but we still got that highs. Like this could be false, and we could go up. Like I can't answer that question. That's just like a depends on your conviction question. Does that make sense? Like there's not a single answer for that question. So if you got out and took profit, you're like, oh, this 1 minute close below, then good. I mean, it's not bad or good. It's just your decision. So. Guys, if you enjoyed today, please leave a 5-star review on WAP. Would mean a lot to me. I never really care about my WAP reviews, but some people just leave some bullshit ass responses, and I'm like, ugh, like there's nothing I can do. So I was like 230. Indicators are tools for your strategy. You need to wait. Indicators are tools for your strategy. You need to understand market fundamentals in order to have strategy. Yep. We could be sitting here all day, by the way. I don't know. I mean, this could be really slow. It could not. I don't know.
Yeah, we got another 15 minutes on the live stream on our end.
Oh, okay.
But if there's any other like questions from our end, I would love for them to kind of like speak up. We can do a giveaway. I said that we were gonna get a giveaway at 500 people, but you know maybe we'll just do a little smaller one. But I'll give away one elite collection for 1 month to let's say 3 people, and looks like we got a decent sized audience, so I think that that's pretty cool. So anyone that wants to
And that would
basically
be
get
like
in for the elite
getting the
collection.
indicators.
Yeah, they get the whole like collection of the 2 degrees indicators. So they'll get that for 1 month. I'll get 3 people for that. So that'd be kind of cool. So yeah, I'm gonna start the giveaway of that right now.
30-second long would be like a B setup. Yeah, just so you guys know, this is healthy. Like this would make sense. Oops, I don't know why I did that. Like this makes a lot of sense. We could get another setup there, but dude, why is it doing that?
Order filled.
You like my style? Thanks, man. Dude, I want to log off so bad. All right, I like to do this little thing where I say how many people took that. If you took it, just type 1, and I'm gonna make a video and just post an Instagram story. All right, so we got a 1 setup for life here to the data highs. They still have not hit, but a lot of us took half profit. Type 1 if you guys took that. Yes, sir. Both. We got both Discords took it. I'm in like 2 right now, so yeah, everyone's going crazy. But yeah, it was obviously this inversion here. It was a good V shape. It convinced me, and you know, This runner could hit, it could not. I don't know, but banger play. So we got a one setup for life here to the depth. All right, thanks guys. That's it. It's gonna be tough. We're just gonna have to sit here and watch and just. I low key might just leave my screen on and just go to the gym. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Thoughts on the 1 minute entry at 10:15 versus the 5 minute entry? If you're confident in the data highs hitting and you see this entry, you could have taken it. And if you're not confident in the data highs, then you would have waited for this entry. It just depends on your confidence. That's all it is. Do an IRL stream? Okay. You try the new demonstration feature? And you know I have not. I'm about to post this. Yeah, I'm about to post the Lambo pictures on Instagram. Everyone go like them. It's about to be a banger post. What are the confluences for the trade earlier? We have data highs. Those are the confluences. Very high probability liquidity pool. Am I happy? Yeah, I'm happy.
Yo,
Yeah, what's up?
I have a weird question for you. Look at the 30-second chart right now.
Okay.
Oh, wait, never mind. We closed above. I was about to say, so imagine like the 10:51:30 candle there closed above or closed even with the gap, right? And then the next candle we gap up and it's a down close candle, but we close over the gap regardless. Is that still an IFEG? If we close above on a down close candle because the gap up creates like a VI. No, it has to be an up close candle? Okay, just checking.
Yeah. So this is another entry. I'm gonna try some Apex account, but if we get it. And I'm very green in the day, so doesn't. I mean, it's up to you what you want to do, but could be decent.
Order filled.
So reliable said if we get a red candle, but it opens above this fair value gap, does it count as a close over? And the answer is no, because they never closed over. They only opened over. So there's the entry right there, by the way, guys. The mechanical break even would be here. It's kind of close, but whatever. So we got about 5 minutes left. Should I do a survey feedback form today? I don't know. How much would I suggest a risk in a 150K?
How much should I say this person?
Okay, there's the break even right there. Probably gonna be break even trade. I guess it's worth a try. See, this is where you could change your break even point, but I don't know. I wouldn't. Like maybe you're like, oh, well, there's data highs. I'm not gonna go to break even until here. That's your choice. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but it's all up to your personal preference, to be honest. I'm not doing a top step pull today in the other stream. Yeah, this is like, see, this is one of those trades where sometimes I might skip it. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be instant break even, whatever. But you know, you're on a prop firm account and there's no commissions, you know, whatever. I would never take this on a personal account because obviously the live account's gonna be much different. But prop firm account, I'll take this all day. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Show the love, show the love. Somehow still's not.
We appreciate you, Dodgy.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Thanks for answering everyone's question and yeah, doing all the live streams here and dealing with all the struggles that we had in the beginning. But I think we found the solution, and I think both people are happy today. Quality setups, good tape reading,
Thanks,
pretty
guys.
good price action overall.
Yeah, it was really good, PA.
We're gonna end it here on our end, and we really appreciate you, Dodgy, and we'll have you back soon whenever you have a time for the next month of 2 Degrees live stream. Take it easy, everybody. Bye bye.
See ya. All right, well, they ended that last stream. That's on another Discord. All right, now it can be the real me. Why isn't this hitting? No! Why isn't this hitting, bro? Why isn't this pumping? Oh my god. Oh, dude, please help. I'm just kidding. That's funny. Dude, why is it so slow? Ugh. I'm probably just gonna leave my screen on and just go to the gym. It's 2 degrees. He's the guy who makes all the indicators, the PO3 indicator, like the power of 3 with the higher time frame candle. Is this a break even for the 30-second long? For the 30-second long, I would be a break even already. I don't know. Price action could be crap the rest of the day. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm making this Instagram post. What's like a really good song I should do? Dude, why is this going down? I don't know. What's like a good song? Like I've already done flashing lights. There is a 15-second. Oh my gosh, banger 15-second. Banger. Yo, Reliable, you taking this? Reliable, you taking this? I don't think it's in here. Trap Queen, what I know, Mike. Let me check. It's gotta be a hard song. Is this good for the Lambo post?
Even though my life turned into circus. And I'm so close I can taste it. Off to the races. I ain't got no neighbors. Traded them for acres. Leave in LA, but they treat me like a Laker. Every time I come round, talk about a come down. When you get high, it's get hard to keep feet on the ground and shit. Gotta die now. I ain't trying to sign shit. I'm just trying to keep.
Is that or there's cash on cash in?
I ain't heard of that. I hit the beach in a furry hat. She got a guy with the burn back. I'm looking like where he at, nigga. Get out the way.
You think Fetty Wap, Trap Queen? What about this? Okay, wait. I need a light bulb song. I don't know any light bulb songs here. I don't hear any light bulb songs. Dude, this is so bad, bro. Or this song.
We got along as two. After hanging for a while, you asked, what should we do? You asked for drink plans. I looked at him in the fly. It's every good.
Did I use this song? Okay, no. Okay. Cadillac Part 2. Let me see. Cadillac Part 2. Alright, what about this song?
It's bumping through these Cadillacs. Taking steps back, we having that. Money, more piles. From the west side, pick me up. Said we never make it, live it down. The city screaming, let's ride, live it up. We richer than we ever been. Imagine niggas, they make it from young and I'm rich and I'm handsome. 4 cars, 3 different lots on a mansion. 2 different ways that I go take a ransom. One rapper at the top, his name is Brandon. This shit was God's plan. So devilish ways I could not stand. Man, I hit out of something I never been handed. This shit like Yellowstone, the way that black shit is branded.
Alright, there's that one. This one?
Dreaming songs that carry me so far apart.
No, absolutely not. Thug Motivation.
Thank you.
No, I'm liking the Cadillac one so far. I think I'm liking the Cadillac one. You think? Okay, Trap Queen. Trap Queen's so generic though. You guys think vote? Okay, Trap Queen or the Cadillac song? Alright, we're gonna do this one. Alright, we're doing Trap Queen. Sorry. Yeah. Did he go get it? Damn. Damn. I'm about to be done. Is most people still in this trade? No, this is a break-even trade a long time ago. I'm not even watching the market right now. All right, I'm making the post. All right, we're sharing it now. All right, everyone go like it.
Order filled.
Why be streaming before what again? Oh. Just smacked my knee in the drawer. Yeah, I don't think my runner's gonna get stopped all day unless we go down to here. I think we go like this maybe, but we'll see. Might be his old Lambo, I don't know. Do you guys like it? I put your post on your IG story. Hey, thanks, man. All right. I'm gonna post everything. I'll probably just get off. I'm not gonna stay here. No, my baby. All right, this pullback is very healthy. That's why I said you should probably get out most before the data highs hit, because this is what we want. This will actually convince me we go up more, probably. This could be a good setup here. If we get it, let's see. Just like 30-second. Oh, my baby, we'd be delivering out of this. This would offer me like A plus. Yeah, 1 minute slash 30 seconds don't look bad here. All right, I'm gonna go to work out. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna just hold, and if it hits, whatever. If not, then I don't really care. But I will see you later. Peace.
RGF Production.
For me, boys, yeah. 1738. I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Since your pretty ass soon as you came in the door. I just wanna chill, got a sack for us to roll. Married to the money, introduced her to my stove. Showed her how to whip it, now she remixing for low. She my track queen, let her hit the bando. We be counting